Hello everybody, it's the Lego Link here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's Lego review, we're taking a look at set 21123, the Iron Golem from Lego Minecraft. The set released in 2016 and has 208 pieces and 3 minifigures. The set cost $20 back in the day and is a bit cheap to get on the aftermarket, being about like $60 sealed, but I'm guessing you could probably find it for cheaper sealed and even more cheaper if you want it used. And yeah, this set came out in 2016. I think I already mentioned that. So this is like the more modern era Minecraft, or beginning of the modern era. It's still pretty early on, third year I think. And yeah, of course, the set is centered around the Iron Golem. That is the name of the set, of course. And there's a few other things going on which we'll take a look at later, but let's take a look at the instructions. So the instruction manual is relatively big. Of course, we get a good look at the box art there, and then inside we have some stuff talking about Lego Minecraft and the actual game itself, some features of the set, and yeah, there's not really much going on. There's some other sets there that we might be taking a look at in the future, but yeah, it's a pretty simple instruction manual, green background, all that. And yeah, I don't think this one has much customization. There is some of that. Again, like with the other sets we saw, it tells you different ways you can customize your set, take it apart and change it, show how you can be creative like in Minecraft. So we get Alex in the set, which is another default skin besides Steve. It's cool to get another character besides Steve in these sets. And Alex has a pretty nice design, a bit more detailing on her torso with like a belt and some orange hair coming down. She comes with a diamond pickaxe and this head mold, which is orange most all the way around, but then we have some printed flesh tones on the front and her green eyes and stuff. It doesn't really look too good because the orange kind of bleeds through a bit. But yeah, it still looks pretty nice, and it's good to get other things besides Steve for once as a character in the set. We also get a zombie in the set for the Iron Golem to attack, and we've seen this figure numerous times before. Check out those other reviews. We have some basic printing on the torso, purple legs, same head mold as Alex with the zombie texture on it. But yeah, it's nice to get another zombie, but again, I feel like they're a bit too common in these sets. We also get a baby pig mold in this set, and we have an exclusive head mold piece in pink with the pig printing of the nose and eyes on it. And then we have these bricks with the divider in the middle to represent the legs, and then we have a little black circle so it can attach easily to studs and stuff. So yeah, pretty good inclusion. You don't really see much of these. But of course, the main focus of the set is the Iron Golem, and he's a pretty good build. So we have a pretty chunky torso here with some tiles on the front with some nice printing, some of the detailing that he has in the game, including like the moss and stuff. And at the back we don't have much, just like a little tile there. And then up top we have the head, which is connected by this peg here, and it is the same mold as the villager piece, but in white and with different printing, like the red eyes and the big eyebrow. But it's pretty cool that it kind of similar to the villagers, since of course the Iron Golem is meant to protect the villagers. And then we have some ball joints on the side for the arms, which are pretty much the same design. There's a clip on one side where you can attach something, or you have this stud on the other, which again, there's some play features that we'll take a look at which uses that, and they can be pretty posable. This one is kind of cracking a bit. Of course, the set is pretty old from my collection, so yeah. And then at the bottom here, we have the legs, which don't have much posability. They can kind of move up and down to like pretend he's walking, and then the feet can kind of move as well a little bit. And then we have the same printing up here for the leg with the moss and stuff. I also forgot to mention this little exclusive print for the arm as well. So yeah, pretty cool. Lots of great printing all around, and pretty good design for the Iron Golem. So the set is a relatively small one, but there's like a lot of different areas that we can take a look at. This is a grass plains biome with a lot of green and brown to show dirt and grass. I don't think we've really seen much types of sets, but they are the most common type. And yeah, so we're here with this little area. So you have a little bit of a waterfall here, some nice translucent blue pieces for the water flowing, and then a little 4x4 plate for the water pond or whatever. And then we have a kind of like station over here for like crafting and stuff. So we have some cobblestone, I'm guessing, and we have a torch up here. We have like a fence post there, and then we have a crafting table. Pretty cool design. We have these 2 printed bricks, and then on top we have the tile, or the 9x9 area. So yeah, they've been using this for a while now, and it looks really good. And then we have the furnace design on the side here. They did update this in more recent years, but this is the original version. We have the printing here for the opening of the furnace, and then we have some orange and yellow for the furnace being lit on fire, and then of course the brown stud so it can attach easily. And down here at the front we have a pumpkin here growing, which we'll be using in a second. And we have a flower here, and this is what I was kind of talking about, the Iron Golem with the rounded stud. You can place it in the hand, and it acts like how he can give a flower to like a villager child. I don't even know if that's still a feature anymore, but yeah, it's a nice little reference there. And then we have a little area for a mine, which is where Alex can use their pickaxe. So we have a bunch of removable blocks here on some tiles, and underneath all of it we can find an iron ore using the tan piece in that normal ore design we see in plenty of these Minecraft sets. Yeah, you can kind of place these blocks however you want for a nice little setup and play area there for mining. But yeah, the big feature of the set is that you can kind of create your own Iron Golem. So we have a plate here which is on hinges, as you can see, and we have these kind of steps going up to it to show how you would need to like place some dirt down to reach up top. But yeah, you take the pumpkin, place it on top of this, which is represent the iron blocks, because of course you need 4 iron blocks in the pumpkin to spawn your own Iron Golem. And what you can do to set this up, because I haven't really set it up yet, is you need to fold this down, take your Iron Golem. There's a area here for him to stand, so you make him stand on it. You put him down, as you can see it's on hinges. Hopefully he fits. He should be able to. Sometimes it doesn't want to sit on it, but yeah, he'll fit right there. Then this plate will go on top, and now he's hidden. So yeah, you can recreate it. You put the Iron Golem or the pumpkin on there, and then lift it up. The Iron Golem has spawned in, similar to the Snow Golem play feature we took a look at last week, but on a bigger scale. So yeah, basically when you lift up the statue here, it's on a hinge. The Iron Golem beneath will also push up these plate, which is also on a hinge, and then come up, and then this will fly back down to the gravity. So yeah, it's a really neat play feature, and the plate smoothly falls down. We have like a little peg right here, I don't know, structure, roll plate thing, so it doesn't like sink down, which is nice. And then yeah, of course it's all on hinges there, and we also have some tiles, as you can see on the sides, to kind of hold the, or to stop it from sinking as well. You can hopefully see it some there. They're on attached to like snot bricks and stuff. This plate keeps coming off for some reason, but yeah, I just really love how you can kind of just spawn it in or make him fall off instantly, just like how he does in the game. And just definitely one of my favorite play features of all time. This set is a lovely little play set with a really neat play feature for the Iron Golem spawning in, as well as some nice figures with the Iron Golem itself, Alex and that baby pig. And there's some nice little side features and add-ons like the crafting tables and stuff, and a little mine. Besides that, there's not much going on. It's a little basic set, so there's not really too interesting, but again, that play feature is just really cool and really makes you feel like you're in the game. So I think I'll give this set a 7 out of 10. Really nothing too much interesting besides the play features and stuff. and most of the figures you can find in other sets that are more interesting. So you guys enjoyed this video, like and subscribe and share with other friends, and then also check out the other reviews on my channel now of Lego Minecraft and Star Wars and other themes that I've done. And we'll see you guys in another video. Goodbye!